Γεια σου, σας είναι ο JohnyThan εδώ και καλώς ήρθατε πίσω στο recurse. Λοιπόν, την προηγούμενη φορά που το παίξαμε αυτό το παιχνίδι, παιδιά, μάθαμε ότι η allison, νομίζω δεν κάνω λάθος, έτσι τη λέγανε. Ναι, πώς το λένε, όταν πήγε σχολείο έμαθε ότι η φίλη της είχε πεθάνει, μετά έκανε τη δουλειά στο, όπως πήγαινε στο μαγαζί πάντα. Ήρθε ο αστυνομικός ο φίλος μας ο Xander να την βοηθήσει σε αυτή την κατάσταση και την πήγε τώρα κάπου για να μπορέσουν τώρα, πώς το λένε, να έχουν λίγο τις ησυχίες τους. Μέχρι στιγμής αυτά μάθαμε την προηγούμενη φορά. Τώρα, τι θα γίνει στη συνέχεια μόλις μπούμε μέσα στο παιχνίδι. Και άλλωστε αυτό είναι μόνο το demo, γιατί εδώ πέρα μόνο το πρόσωπό μου που βλέπετε γράφει Wishes on Steam, που σημαίνει ότι ναι, αυτό είναι μόνο το demo λιγάκι, το μικρό. Ας ζητούσουμε μόλις βγει ολόκληρο να καταφέρουμε να το κατεβάσουμε και αυτό και να το παίξουμε και εκείνο. Αλλά για τώρα λέω να συγκεντρωθούμε τώρα μπροστά στη συνέχεια. Right, that was our first thought too. Here, sit down. Xander sat on the grass, patting the spot beside him and gesturing to me to do the same. I did and tucked my knees to my chest. I started at the breathing, taking scenery before me and savoring the cool wind brushing against my face. You know, there's someone really important to me, someone who changed my life. Before I met him, I was a mess. Well, mess is an understatement. I felt like I was fighting the world, yet that I'm fighting against, I'm not sure what exactly it is. It was something invisible. Every day, when I wake up, I get angry at the world, angry at the way things are, and then I fight, I keep fighting. Ναι, είναι το κόσμος έχει λιγάκι αλλάξει και ότι ο θυμός μας έχει εξελιχθεί λιγάκι. But I felt so alone because I believed that nobody shared the same view as I do, and so I treated everyone as an enemy. But I was wrong in my hearted. I forgot that there are people out there who could be my allies. Ναι, υπάρχουν και άνθρωποι που είναι φίλοι σου και δεν σε καταλείπουνε. When I first met him, let's just say that a random insurancer was all it took to to turn my world upside down. Wow. He must be an amazing person to make such a big impact on you. He really is. Or was at least. What do you mean? Is he died some time ago. It was a huge blow to us, to me, Kai, Rev, and especially Scott. Oh, so he's the friend that Scott was talking about last time. Yep, his name is Nate. Oh, the Nate I've been hearing about. Nothing was ever the same without him. My deepest condolences. But his spirit will always live on in our hearts. Sounds cheesy, I know, but I still remember his playful voice and his insurance words, so sometimes it feels like he never left us at all. In fact, let me impact you with one of his favorite perhaps, which is always look towards the light. Always look towards the light. Whatever you do, you need to remember to look towards the light. Of course, you didn't mean that literally, otherwise we'd all be monks. Hahaha. But he keeps saying that even in the darkness, there will always be a tiny glimmer of hope. And you need to hold on to that hope, that light with your whole being. Ali, this darkness will pass as long as you don't give in to it. good thing are heading your way. I grant it. Thanks, Xander. You don't know how much those words mean to me. Oh, thank goodness. I'm actually really horrible at these comforting yada yadas. You know, for the entire bus ride, I was just coming up with things to say to you, but being all money, muppy is so not my style. So I record a suggest channel Nate's energy that would Nate say if he were here. No wonder you seem so out of character. I'm trying my best, okay? You don't have to do that. Just be yourself. I'm already thankful that I have someone to caring as you by my side. Me? Caring? Nah, don't say something as outrageous as that. Outraging? He doesn't like to admit it, but he really tried his best to cheer me up. Thank you, Xander. Enough. Just stop trying to butter me up now. You're giving me the creeps. Hey, I'm trying to express my gratitude here, and you're calling me a creep? You can take me by feeling better. Haha, he sure has an interesting ways of experiencing his concept. I'm curious though, if you haven't channeled in Nate's energy, what would you have done instead? Well, I'm glad you asked. Xander suddenly got up and strutted his back. Stand up. Okay. I hesitated, but following his lead with a mix of curiosity and confusion. This is something I always do when I'm feeling down, so let's confront ourselves Xander style. Nate once told me this life is too precious to live potentially without meaning and without hope. So I'll take our deepest worries and turn them into declaration of hope. For example, my worry right now is having to face my boss and explain why I was absent from work. Oh no. Right. He was only duty. I hope it doesn't impact his training. What about you? What are you so worried about? Για να πούμε την αλήθεια, γιατί ανησυχώ εγώ πιο πολύ? Τους φίλους μου. Hey, what about me? Am I not your friend? I don't know, Xander. Sometimes I feel like we live in two different worlds. Να είναι και αυτό. Εγώ για την δική μου αλήθεια, πάντως εγώ το λέω για την δική μου αλήθεια. Φίλοι μου είναι που με ανέσυχουν λίγο. What? Just kidding. Okay, so you just take all your worries, turn them into a declaration of hopes, and shoot it for the world to hear just like this? Xander took a long deep breath and then, I'm going to face my boss and do my best to be a real officer. His voice echoes throughout the mountains, brimming with energy and resolving well and scaring nearly birds away. Your turn. Take that worry, turn into a declaration of hope, and sound within all your might. His enthusiastic is the infections and laughter. Alright, fine. I gripped the railing talent and took a deep breath. I will have friends who I can trust. Ναι. Και εγώ αυτό το ίδιο. You call that a suck out? Say it louder. I will have friends who I can trust. Not loud enough. I will have friends who I can trust. Louder. Oh my god. I accidentally choked on my own salva and started whistling inexplicably. Okay, that's enough. How do you feel? Better, actually. Way better. I think I just needed to let it all out. And your Xander style contouring proved to be extremely effective. Well, what can I say? I'm natural. Feel free to come by as often as you like. I'm sharing this space with you, and as for now, we're the only two people who knows about it. Pranti. Hihi. It's an honor, Xander. We sat in the grass gazing at the mountains. It's listed exemplary as Xander shared stories about his training routines, his experience with Nate and his nagging parent, a struggle we had in common. But Xander and I were so different. That much because clear from our conversation. His bold demeanor, ultimate confidence, and burning admissions were all things I liked in my dual monotonous life. Sorry. If I had lived in Xander's shoes, I've faced his challenges and grown up in the same environment, would I see life the same way he does? We all live such a different lives, don't we? Who am I to judge others when I haven't experienced their reality? There was so much to think about, and honestly, it have been ages since I last had a conversation that made me feel this alive. Time passes by so quickly, and we didn't realize that dusk has crept in, spreading its indigo hues across the sky. We only stopped talking when Xander's phone suddenly rang. Whoops, it's my boss. He picked it up. Xander here. I couldn't hear muffling shouted from the other side of the line. Oh no, let's go to get in trouble because of me. He's going to get in trouble because of me. Oh no. I wasn't strictly in work. In fact, I was, Xander looked at me with desperate eyes, trying to think of an excuse. Without much preparation, I took his phone. Hi, I'm Allison. I've heard of the assault cases occurring around the area, and I was so scared, so I asked this kind officer to help escort me home. That excuse seems to safely Xander's superior, because he quickly apologized and asked me to hand over the phone to Xander. Yeah, okay, gotcha. He hung up and exhaled upside of relief. Thanks for the assist, really saved my ass. Anyway, you're right, it's late, and strange things have been happening around here recently. Let me walk you home. You don't have to. I've wasted enough of your time today. Wasted? Come on, why do you keep thinking that you're a burden to others? Because I am. Okay, then, if it makes you feel better, I'm in the mood to walk and yap tonight. Surely I can't talk to myself and walk alone. That would be so sad and lonely. So, wait a minute. So, accompany me. Well, if you put it that way. Sweet. Don't be walking contradiction. Sometimes you should learn to shut up and accept others' help. Xander turned and started heading down the mountain while I looked one last glance at the city lights below me. Little did I know that the next time I come here everything would be completely different. Kay was a walking disaster before he met us. Always alone, always crying. His hair was always a mess. We swore a bird could build a nest on it. Really, Kyle? But he looks so put together now. Time changed, you know. Time changed you, know. If you had met us a couple of years back, then man, you've told us seek professional help or something. Sometimes. While walking me home, Xander told me many stories about the group's past. Most of the stories involved the late Nate, and it was clear that everyone loved him very much. Without Nate, we would have been in a worse state by now. He sounds like a really amazing person. I wish I could have met him before my voice trailed off. I didn't know how to feel about the entire situation. Was it rude for me to say something like that when I never knew that person? But Xander didn't seem to mind. Yeah, I wish you could have met him too. Speaking of Nate, we're going to visit his grave this Saturday. You don't have to come if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot if you came. We want to make sure he's remembered, and I want to show him that I managed to bring a new fan into the group. By hurling Kyle at me, no doubt. It's a happy little accident. I know, and thanks to that. Stop. Xander covered my mouth. We stopped at our track, standing frozen below a street. I shot Xander a questioned look. Someone's following us. Panic filled my chest when he said that. I scanned the surrounding but saw or heard nothing out of place. Just our still shadows and the deadly silence and swallowed the night. I suddenly remembered what Mom warned me about last time, that someone was assaulted around the neighborhood. Could this person be the culprit? After what seems like forever, Xander finally released his hold on me and said, "Sorry, I think I was too paranoid, probably just my imagination." Oh, I see. That certainly did not ease my fear. Despite his description remain, I could sense Xander's unseen when we continued walking in silence this time. I certainly hope that Xander seems really made a mistake. There's no way somebody could be following us, right? And why would they anyway? Nothing eventually happened during the rest of our walk. Xander made sure I reached home safely. When I asked if he wanted to stop by for tea, he declined, saying he had something to take care of. It would be weird of me to bring a guy back home anyway. He probably understands that too, just script parent stuff. I signed unpacking my bag as I reflected on the crazy things that happened today. Tyla? If only I've been more observant and less self-certain, I probably could have prevented her suicide. And Nate. I've only known him through Xander's stories, but he sounds like a wonderful person. Is it really alright for me to visit his grave and remember the life of someone I never even knew? What should I do, Apple? Speaking of Apple, I need to send the letter to their new address. I'm running out of stamp, so better make a trip to the post office tomorrow. I think I'll write my feelings down in my diary before I sleep. So many things happened today after all. And I'm still shaking up. Okay, dear diary. I witnessed a terrifying interruption today. I still feel the shock, fear, and gotten by. I can't help to outthink that. I wonder why. Ναι, θα πούμε αυτό. Why did she end her life just like that? We worked on a project once before. Thailand was a squad girl, didn't speak much. She was pretty, everyone liked her. Boys always whisper whenever she walks into the literal hail. But I saw her getting covered by some sudden once, yet I did not help her. I thought I didn't need to interfere and method without other lives, but I won't let this tragedy happen again. It's been a while since I had a panic attack. For humility, Xander was there to calm me down. Things would have ended much worse if he wasn't there. Xander, it was a surprise knowing that he was a trained officer. But it's even more surprising how he went all the way to cheer me up, even when he ended up getting scalded by his superior. I guess it's true. You can't judge people by their first impression. Xander, he's done so much for me. I don't deserve his help. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι ναι, με βοήθησε λιγάκι να πάμε κάπου και τέτοια, οπότε θα πούμε αυτό. He helped me because he cared, but also because I'm weak. Not that he seems my invaluable side, I can't help but feel embarrassed. But coming back to Thailand, is there really nothing I can do for her? It's too late to change anything now. I must πούμε αυτό, no. As painful as it was, her death taught me an important lesson. I must continue living and pay attention to the people around me. Ακριβώς. Maybe that way I can prevent such a tragedy from happening ever again. Today was pretty distressing, but there's nothing much I can do about it now. If only I could turn back time, maybe we could have been friends. Αυτό εσύ, αλλά δεν μπορείς να γυρίσεις το χρόνο πίσω. Just as I finished writing my journal or entering my phone buzzes multiple times, and I wonder who would next to this late at night. Oh, it's from Revka. Hi, Ali. Xander told me about what happened to your friend today. I'm so sorry that happened, and I don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself for it. Anyway, I was wondering if you're free to hang out tomorrow. I was thinking of doing some shopping. Wanna come along? It's okay if you don't want to, or if you're busy though. Xander, why did you tell Rev? But I really must have made them worried. What should I do? Should I spend time with Revka tomorrow or tell her I'm busy? Κοίταξε, είναι και αυτή η δύσκολη επιλογή. Άμα πούμε ότι είμαστε απασχολημένοι, θα συγκεντρωνόμαστε μόνο στο να γράφουμε μηνύματα στην Apple, να σκεφτούμε που χάσαμε την φίλη μας ή να είμαστε τώρα στο πάρκο και να χάνουμε χρόνο με τους φίλους που μόλις γνωρίσαμε. Οπότε αν πούμε ότι είμαστε busy. Οπότε θα πούμε ότι να περάσουμε λίγο χρόνο με την Revka για να μην, ξέρεις, τώρα χάσουμε χρόνο στο shopping και τι άλλο περάσουμε με τους φίλους, οπότε θα πούμε αυτό. Yeah, I should spend some time with her. Class ends early tomorrow anyway. Okay, and besides, it's been a while since I've gone shopping with a friend. I'm not really into fashion, but maybe I should get some new clothes. I've been wearing the same clothes for ages. Αυτό ισχύει και εγώ το ίδιο. Φυσικά αγοράζω λίγα ρούχα, αλλά πρέπει κάποια στιγμή να βρω κάτι καινούριο ρούχο που να μου αρέσει. Hey Rev, thanks for your connects. I'd love to hang out tomorrow. Where should we meet? Yay, I'm so excited. How about Everald Shopping Center? I think it's near your school. Sounds good. See you tomorrow. Ciao. Shopping with Revka, huh? Maybe hanging out with her would help get my mind off some things. It's better than sitting here alone in my room and letting instructions through get into my head. I arrived at Everald Shopping Center earlier than I expected. It's been ages since I've visited this place. As a major informer, I avoid this mall at all costs. Weekends here are awful. As a famous shopping center, it's always packed with showers of people, especially when there are discounts. Sometimes there are even a long line for the escalator. But I'm going with Revka today. Unfortunately, the mall isn't as crowded since it was weekday. Λίγο ακόμα. Allie! Rev! Revka glumly me as a warm hug. Afternoon. You're here early. Is something excited to get new clothes? Have you had lunch? Oh no, I haven't usually skipped lunch. What? Skip lunch? Girl, skipping meals isn't healthy. Come on, let's have lunch before we go on a shopping trip, my dear friend. Don't worry about me, really. Shut it. We're going for lunch, and that's final. Besides, I'm hungry too. Poor Verica. Can't flexing on empty stomach. Alright then. After searching the shopping center for good food, Revka and I finally settled on a Japanese restaurant. Και πάγατε noodles εκεί. It's been a long since I've eaten with my friend. Sometimes mom and dad would take me out to eat, but our conversation usually considers a mom complaints and dad's silence. It feels cold. The food never tasted appreciative even when we ate at expensive restaurants. But eating with Revka like this brought me a sense of comfort and companionship warm feeling nearly erased by hectic routines and my selfish desire to keep a safe distance from everyone. Revka talked about her day job as a florist and frustrating customers. She introduced her love for new fashion trends. Feeling I could trust Revka, I opened up to her about the devastation incident yesterday. Alla desks under helping hands, the growing guilt eating away at me. She sat and listened to everything, reassuring me that I wasn't my fault. After pouring my heart out, I felt the weight disappear from my shoulders and suddenly breathing because easier. Maybe that was all I needed to feel better. Good company and a listening ear. Thanks for sharing, Ali. You've been through a rough patch, but remember that you're never alone. Just reach out and I'll come running anytime. Thanks, Rev. I felt like overshot just now, though. Nonsense. I'm glad to see that you're opening up. Anyway, the meal filled my energy to the max, so I'm ready to do some shopping. Let's go to this clothing store first. First, I've been eyeing their new collection for a long time. Following Revka led me, entered a store displaying friendly granted where Revka instantly busies herself browsing. Look at her. She totally lost in her own world. Revka suddenly held up a flirty pink skirt in front of my face. Oh, Ali, the skirt will totally look good on you. And this top too, doesn't it look cute? Hahaha, I don't really think those girly attire will suit someone like me. You mean it won't suit someone as adorable as you? I have 3 rules for clothes. No frills, no pink, and no revealing. Oh, come on! You're talking like a grandma, her 80s. Just try it on. You must surprise yourself. Revka continues holding the skirt in front of my face, but I push the gram away. Fine, but I'm not joking when I say you look cute. How about something eager like this one? Revka scrubbed the rocks and pulled out a black leather jacket, then some ripped jeans from another rank. αλλά λέω να το σώσω μέχρι εδώ. Λοιπόν, πέρασαμε μια δύσκολη μέρα σήμερα με την Allison. Κατάφερε η Allison, πώς το λένε, τουλάχιστον να μιλήσει με τον Xander. Ο Xander λιγάκι την βοήθησε και ότι αυτός φοβόταν με τη δουλειά και εκείνη φοβόταν το τι φοβόταν πιο πολύ και εμείς είπαμε τους φίλους, ναι. Εγώ μόνο μπορώ να εμπιστευτώ φίλους που είμαι κοντά για πάρα πολύ καιρό. Αυτό μόνο μπορώ να εμπιστευτώ. Τι άλλο, γράψαμε ένα μήνυμα στην Apple ή ένα μήνυμα στο diary, τέλος πάντων ό,τι να είναι, που δεν καταφέραμε να σώσουμε την φίλη μας. Και τώρα είμαστε σε ένα μαγαζί με την τέτοια, γιατί πώς το λένε, αν διαλέγαμε το άλλο πράγμα ότι ήμασταν απασχολημένοι, θα χάνουμε την ευκαιρία να περνάγαμε χρόνο με τους νέους φίλους που κάναμε. Οπότε είπα στον εαυτό μου, ξέρεις κάτι, πρέπει να περάσω λίγο χρόνο και με την revka εκείνη. Για να, πώς το λένε, έχουμε και άλλες μήνες, να περάσουμε τέλεια. Τώρα, τι θα γίνει στη συνέχεια? Κανείς δεν ξέρει, μπορεί να το παίξει τώρα αύριο ή μεθαύριο πάλι, ποιος ξέρει. Λέω να το παίζω 2 φορές αυτό το παιχνίδι την εβδομάδα για να προσπαθήσουμε να το περάσουμε λίγο γρήγορα. Γιατί θυμόμαστε τι έγινε στο προηγούμενο πράγμα, στο 14 Days with You, το πόσα επεισόδια κάναμε. Οπότε λέω, σκέφτομαι να το παίζω λίγο 2 φορές αυτό το παιχνίδι για να καταφέρω να το περάσω όσο πιο γρήγορα μπορώ. Αλλά τέλος πάντων, παιδιά, θα σταματήσουμε μέχρι εδώ. Αν σας άρεσε, μην ξέχασετε να βάλετε μια εγγραφή και να αλλάξει αυτό εδώ το βίντεο. Και ας μάθουμε τι θα γίνει στο τέλος του demo. Και ας ελπίσουμε σύντομα αργότερα αυτό το παιχνίδι να βγει έξω για να το κατεβάσω. Γιατί απλώς μου θυμίζει ακριβώς σαν το To The Moon και το Doki Doki ταυτόχρονα μαζί. Γιατί κοίταξε το φεγγάρι, κοίταξε αυτή, τη μουσική. Κάπως έτσι λιγάκι μου το θυμίζει. Αλλά τέλος πάντων, όλα εδώ σταματάνε. Μια εγγραφή και να αλλάξει αυτό το βίντεο, παιδιά. Και πάντοτε θα σας δω στο επόμενο βίντεο. Γεια σας!